But this was my fear. My fear was he hits the ground running. He's figured things out. And he's figured out how his team works. The league is over. The title is finished. Pep is doing 3 in a row. It's over. It's over, guys. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's like there is a part of me that is angry, because I hate repetition. The same thing happening again and again and again. And my major fear is I am seeing an element of repetition with what is happening in what I'm calling the Pep League right now. Because this is what I feared for this season. So it's what I feared. So the notion was, before Haaland came in, they don't need Haaland. Was it last season or so forth? Gundogan said, what's up? Like Gundogan just was scoring every single game. Boom, 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 boom. And you have a team where De Bruyne can get it. Gundogan can get it. Silva can get it. There are so many goal scorers from so many different elements of the pitch because Pep's formation is so malleable and so interchangeable that anybody can get it. People aren't rigid. They aren't just stuck like totem poles in one spot. Everything is moving. And that's without Haaland. So the notion was, maybe you have a chance because Haaland will need time to readjust, new league, Bundesliga tax, all these things. So, and if that was the truth, okay, he needs time to readjust. They've won without him. So you readjusting, okay, cool, that's a bonus. If you can readjust, okay, cool, that's fine. You can come off the bench. We have Alvarez as well. But we have guys who've already said what's up without Alvarez or Haaland. So we're still good. This is why it's over. And this is why Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal, it's finished. He's already here. He's landed. The Hal has landed. He's already here. And now whole thing, the guy just dropped a 3-piece. Against a bogey team for Man City, while they were 2-0 down, he dropped a 3-piece. So, what that tells me is adjustment period is over. What that tells me is, oh, I'm here. I'm not going to score every game and so forth and everything. But this was my fear. My fear was he hits the ground running. He's figured things out. And he's figured out how his team works. Because to me, it's not about the opposition. It's not about the opposition. It's about, is he on the same wavelength as De Bruyne, Foden, Cancelo, Gundogan, and so forth? If he's on their wavelength and he reads their games and they're all singing off the same hymn sheets, it's a done deal. Like, the opposition doesn't matter. Because these guys are amongst the smartest passers of the ball that exist. Gundogan, De Bruyne, Silva, these guys can see passes that very few players can see. So if Haaland can read what they're going to do and is on the same wavelength, there is no opposition in this EPL that can stop them. So once that happens, you see, guys, I'm a very simple man because my thing is that you cannot give me a realistic alternative to them. Liverpool. I told you that when Nunes fails the eye test, I think he's got the lowest score on the eye test, lower than Niang. He's got a lower eye test score than Niang. And my thing is, unless Klopp gets a top midfielder, Milderson, sorry, bro, that ain't it, bro. Arsenal, they look good. But over 38 games, they do not have the squad to say what's up over 38 games. Tottenham, I feel they'll come second. But Tottenham just don't have the squad or the mentality or the character to outlast Man City. Hence why they ain't winning it. Chelsea. I mean, where do you want to begin? We're having an inquisition about that bomb mount and so forth. So, Havertz is trash. No, Chelsea have so many issues and so many problems that they can't even get into this convo. There's way too many issues for Chelsea to resolve that. By the time they even resolve them, City will already be gone. So the alternatives to a Man City ain't strong. The arguments against the Man City winning the EPL, they're not strong. It's over. Because, guys, you see, I've been watching football for a long time. And you have to understand that I view things three-dimensionally. You see, if you're viewing things on the surface or two-dimensionally, you're like, oh, well, half of it's only 3 games, there's a long way to go. Yeah, I know it's only 3 games. I'm looking at it from a macro level. And from a macro level, I'm saying that we know City's record. We know how City know how to win this league. I think that Alvarez kid is going to pop up because I like the look of that Alvarez kid. Haaland is a known... Haaland is not a guy... Haaland fails the eye test. He fails the eye test. That doesn't matter. He's here for goals. Goals win games. So... this is a guy who I will say, no, this guy is a very good goal scorer. Because that in itself is a skill. So, if you have a guy who I think is a very 1 percentile goal scorer, and he puts him into one of the most creative teams out there, it seems that creates chances for fun. And Haaland now sort of connects well, because what was the hope? This was the hope was, I know, great goal scorer, great creators, but chemistry. That's to, because football is very complicated. It may take time for them to coincide with the chemistry and for Haaland to basically read their game and really understand where they're coming from. But it seems it's already happening. Now, I've said that the league is over. The title is finished. Pep is doing 3 in a row. It's not a jinx or so forth, because Pep's real stumbling block is the UCL, and that's where he is always judged. In terms of this Premier League, no, this is not a competition. It's so bad that people are now trying to promote top 4. Top 4 is now a thing now, because with regards to who wins the trophy, that's already a done deal. Now, this is a scary conversation. Mo Salah. You know where I'm going with this. Mo Salah. Let's do some quick math. Very good goal scorer. One of the best creative teams. Very good goal scorer. One of the most creative teams. So if you combine that math, Haaland doesn't get a major injury, doesn't get a serious long-term injury, he remains fit for most of this season. He isn't going to the World Cup. So he isn't going to the World Cup, so he can recharge during the World Cup period. It's not a bold take to say that this guy breaks the record of the season. It may not happen. If you point to the nuclear war to my head, does Haaland break the goal record this season? I'd just say no. but as I say no, it's not like no. It's like no, because I'm saying no because I do think he'll get injured, and I do think that maybe he may hit a stumbling block here and there that is still early to say. So I still believe that Salah's goal record will still stand. So maybe it's been taking him a few seasons. But again, it's the math. If he doesn't get a major injury, they continue like this, and he has De Bruyne, Silva, and all these guys all feeding him and so forth. I mean, because you put Salah in this City team. Woo! He eats. But Haaland in the City team, where you will get chances to eat. You will get chances to eat. And we know Haaland's movement is superb, and his finishing is on point. Because it's like his third goal, like the third goal that he scored. That is what scares me. It's that third goal. Because it's like You know that these guys can hit it through, like Gundogan, De Bruyne, they can hit it through ball perfectly. Haaland knows that I'm tall, I'm big and strong. Yes, he's big and strong. Yes, white people can be big and strong as well. Very few defenders will be able to bounce him off of the ball. So when you're dealing with the strength, the raw strength of this beast, bro, I don't know how many people can be able to stop this freaking Norwegian beast from saying what's up. I'm just saying.